Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today I got a video for y'all. So if y'all don't know, Lil Durk is in more deep dish shit than he's ever been in. If you don't know who Lil Durk is, he's probably one of the biggest hip hop figures right now. And he's definitely had an odd career. I remember times where, Lil Durk was making raps. He was doing the whole auto-tune shit. I love some of his old mixtapes. This is back when my mixtapes was a thing. I don't know if y'all niggas remember that. Niggas be making me feel like I'm old. Like I just got into my 20s, but like I'm a Gen Z nigga, but niggas be making me feel old because niggas probably don't even know what. Niggas probably think my mixtapes the fucking the account on Twitter. I'm talking about my mixtapes, the app, nigga, where the Migos used to drop back to the bando and shit like that. When niggas was dropping mixtapes, I don't even know about that. But basically, I've been listening to Lil Durk for a good chunk of my entire life. He's definitely had odd terms in his career where he kind of fell off, he kind of fizzled out. Then he brought himself back. I remember L's anthem Durk all the way to, Shorty my Beyonce, Lil Durk, Durk and Days, Durk and Days. Like everybody remember those. Feel me? Everybody, I've seen him through different steps. No auto Durk. We've seen the whole nine. He's went through different phases within his career. I think right now where he's at, he definitely is at his pinnacle. Is definitely at his peak, but him going to prison has definitely slowed everything down. I'm not really surprised by the feds picking him up. We all knew that nigga was in some wild shit. Like, I hate when fans be like, oh my God, I didn't know how bad it was. Like, come on, nigga. Like, put the two and two together, nigga. That nigga been on some wild shit. Everybody knows it. Most of Chicago knows it, I'm pretty sure. And it's just been going on for a while. He's finally, he's finally got it. He's finally where he's supposed to be at. It was either he was gonna die. I low-key thought the nigga might end up like, I know that's a fucked up way to think, but you gotta think like that, especially when these niggas live a certain lifestyle that they live. Niggas to catch up with them, because seem like certain niggas is either death or jail. That's the only real way it can happen. A lot of people like to talk about this Illuminati conspiracy thing. Lil Durk is making gangster music. That nigga is not as preached about or highly praised. He's not protected by anybody. Trust me. He's not invincible. He's not part of the Illuminati, because his ass is in the feds and he's cooked. He's definitely going down for life. I already know he's probably gonna get sentenced 25 to life. I'm not even trying to troll with niggas. He's never getting out the feds. Like, I'm seeing niggas talking about, hopefully Lil Durk gets out the feds. He's not getting out the feds, nigga. This shit is getting nasty. So basically, there was a man by the name of SR that was murdered a while ago, and basically in defense, Lil Durk was involved with the murder of SR and sought out revenge on another rival in defense of Lil Durk. And basically, specifically on April 2023, which is around the time he was doing the whole, like, he started really getting to the whole Muslim thing around that time, which is kind of weird. I think this was around that time, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just bugging. But let's get to the document. So basically, what they're alluding to is that a bunch of OTF members, well, not what they're alluding to, what they're basically telling us, is that OTF members in the defense of Lil Durk, Daryl Wilson, Antonio Jones, aka Booney Mo, yeah, is a very famous name. We've definitely heard that name before. And PW/1, the snitch of the year, showing defenses that Derek Banks is in feud with O Block member Munna Duke, and this is very strange because if you don't know, Munna Duke died. He died just a couple of months ago at Edgewood, a very not really the hood, but it's like one of those like nice like walking areas where there's bars and stuff. It seemed like he was with Gleesh, and Gleesh posted his location, which I always thought was odd because, nigga, why the fuck are you posting your location? Oh my God. I feel like you posting your location. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I see Chicago, New York niggas, and Philly niggas die from posting their location, I just be like, what is going on with y'all niggas? Why are y'all posting y'all location? Like, all the street shit that has gone on, it's so easy to find a nigga's location. And I know this because I seen a nigga literally use AI to find a nigga's location. Like, I've seen a nigga, like, screenshot another nigga's location on Snapchat, then use AI to find where the nigga's location was at. Like, this gotta be the most, like, you cannot play around, bro. You should not be trying to, like, if I'm really about that life, I'm taking pictures, and when I'm going home, when I'm in a bed, in the crib, I'm sleeping, then, I'm posting this shit on my story. I'm not posting myself on the story while I'm still where I'm at in broad daylight, knowing there's no damn security. It's just me and the bros out here and shit could get messy. I don't want to get on like, come on, that don't even make no sense. Basically, a bunch of shooters came up, shot him, Munna, and another older man. The whole situation was wild, and Munna passed away. He seemed like he was very loved by old block members, and it doesn't really surprise me that Lil Durk was trying to harm these niggas. In his defense, he was getting at Munna Duke and them for not getting back for Mr. Vaughn. He was very furious that they wasn't retaliating for Vaughn. And I feel like that is some real fuckery. Like, you killing niggas that you grew up around. Mind you, O Block and 300, Lamron, that shit not really that far from each other. Lamron and O Block not that far from each other. I wouldn't be surprised if there was niggas that was related in the same area or had relatives or family members in the same area. So for him to do this and go out and do some fuckery like this, all because they're not sliding for Vaughn or putting their life on the line, to me is very ignorant. And these are one of the reasons why he has, and I feel like Lil Durk is the reason why he's lost also a lot of people. A lot of people like to make jokes about the whole Illuminati thing or allude to Illuminati thing, but I think the lifestyle that Lil Durk has lived has gotten people killed, and has gotten people killed around him. The choices of words he's used, him offending niggas online and doing the whole nine. The same thing with King Vaughn. It's definitely played to their downfall at the same time. As much as they did a lot of fuckery has happened to them, and this is why he's where he's at right now, in prison. Also gets more insane because the two murders aren't really in connection. According to them, somebody else killed Munna Duke, but it's still mixy as fuck and weird. I wouldn't be surprised if that person had somehow a connection with Lil Durk. I mean, we don't know. There's going to be more information coming out. But I thought that was something that was really not really surprising to me, is that Lil Durk, of course, funded Booney Mo some money to get a vehicle and go spin on O Block. Now, luckily, they were conspiring to kill somebody in O Block. But luckily, it failed and fell through the fucking floor because, look, nigga, I know niggas you can say what you don't, I don't like cops, but nigga, the cops saved them niggas that day. They saved them niggas that week, that month. We don't know how long Booney was looking for niggas. All we know is that due to a bunch of cops being around, that's the reason why niggas ain't dying O Block. So shout out to them, shout out to the police. Again, say what y'all want about them, but they saved lives. That they say they didn't even know. Niggas didn't even know they was in danger. Like, that's what I'm saying. They ain't even know. The back door was wide fucking open, and the only thing that was stopping him was the cops. So Booney Mo did not get to do what he was gonna do to them. Now, around this time, they was tweeting, texting each other, sending each other stuff on IG, doing all types of fraud shit. And that's another thing. Like, everything stays on the internet. I never really understood that. How are you going to be a criminal and post things on the internet? You got to be laced. Like, these niggas are on IG sending screenshots and messages of niggas. Like, these niggas, they got this nigga Richard Ramsey's whole IG out on the indictment page. And basically the text message, that screenshot and that sent to him, and the caption under it, it says, "I got them hunting you up. Ads better have 3 ski masks on." I guess they saying niggas better have 3 ski masks on, but they're saying ads. I guess niggas that inappropriate to say. I don't. That shit kind of threw me off while I was reading it, because I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, they got all of these niggas texting each other on IG. This is nasty works. This is very nasty works. Now, after, a year later, or two, Munna Duke dies, but this could be unrelated. I'm not gonna put it on Durk, but it's just such a coinky dink, such a coinky dink. Like, this whole fuck shit has been going on. Honestly, Durk is in this position because of himself. He kept going on with the street shit. He didn't want to let the shit die. I ain't gonna lie, that whole get back for get back shit, that shit is draining. It hurts the community. It really just puts more niggas in the defense mode, and it just allows more people to die. And that back door, again, is wide fucking open. Chicago looks like the city of back doors. I ain't gonna lie. I've never heard of any city that has more back doors than Chicago. And LA niggas, too. I've noticed that, too. Like, I even growing up in New York, like niggas get robbed, or, Brooklyn niggas like to rob niggas. I don't know what's up with, as a Brooklyn nigga, I'm not gonna lie, Brooklyn niggas love robbing people. I don't know why. But it's never been but I haven't really seen a lot of back doors. Like, it's usually like niggas robbing people they don't know, or like a big kahuna or niggas that they don't like or a big homie or just some, niggas is crazy. Niggas just rob anybody, but like just robbing niggas or like harming people because of certain situations because you're in disagreement with them, to me it's childish. Like, you've made it alive for this long. You've seen so many niggas die over stupid shit. Why would you continue to let that shit go on? You was about to have your man's Booney Mo kill niggas in there. And he's probably cool with niggas in O Block himself. Lil Durk is telling him, kill whoever you find on O Block. That was the craziest part when I was reading that shit, because I couldn't believe that. Like, whoever you find in O Block, that's disgusting works. So you were conspiring to kill these niggas. And at the same time, you trying to talk about everything for Vaughn. I'm pretty sure Vaughn would not be cool with that shit. Vaughn would not be cool with you trying to kill O Block niggas. This is nasty works. This whole situation is nasty works. All these niggas come from the same city, and they're all tearing down their city. Especially right now where, you see ICE is fucking with all of y'all. Yeah, all the gangs in Chicago should link up and come together and really show people that you have the strength, you have the community to really go against people that are trying to harm your community. Because y'all are the power. The gangs are not just there to just fucking shoot each other all day and do the fuckery, We had a more positive past. But, I feel like a lot of things like COINTELPRO, of course, the drug era, crack era, the whole nine, 3/5 crime bill plays a lot into certain things. But at the same time, we have to do better. We have to do better as a community. Like, this shit is coonery. Lil Durk, you doing bullshit. You killing niggas that you grew up with, that you were around. Mind you, when these niggas was all little niggas, they was all blowing up. They was all around each other. For you to do that now to killing him under Duke, and you got pictures with this nigga. You was cool with this nigga. This shit is nasty works. But that's all I really have to say for today, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.